Hello, welcome to another video, and here's the reason why I think 𝚑𝚎 is dying. And before we get to the video, I'm going to give credits to the people who did this before me, because I kind of took inspiration from that. Anyway, let's start. The reason why I think people are leaving is because there are a lot of toxic players in 𝚑𝚎. Now, I'm not saying only 𝚑𝚎 has toxic players. No, a bunch of other fandoms have toxic players like Dandy's World and other fandoms too. But what I'm talking about is how it's much more common to find those toxic people around. If someone else loses, then they might say, "Oh, you targeted," and stuff like that. And sometimes it can get really bad, if you don't ship what they ship. If you don't ship 𝚑𝚎𝚛𝚎'𝚜, then for some reason you're a bad person, but you're not really a bad person for not shipping that, or if you ship that, it doesn't matter for me. The fandom is kind of toxic to new players too. They might be targeting the new players or people who have less experience. If they see a noob with no coins, no anything, no experience, they're probably most of the time they target. And if if the starter is a killer, then they most of the time they make the killer lose. Or when I started playing, I lost a long time until I got John Doe, which John Doe I got him a few a few weeks ago. Obviously, there are pro shippers in most fandoms, and there are people who make very interesting content. But again, we're talking about 𝚑𝚎 and how most of the bad videos are mostly on TikTok and YouTube, which, by the way, 90% of kids are on TikTok and YouTube. So what I mean by weird videos is I mean videos that include the character's chest high or very weird positions, and those videos are mostly on TikTok and YouTube, which again, kids aren't on those websites. Instead, could you use something like Facebook, because those are much more adultly websites, or Reddit. I don't know if Reddit has kids, but yeah. And also the pro ships. I've seen multiple videos of people shipping Cool Kid X 2-time or Cool Kid X Guest 1137 or whatever he's called. But those ships aren't I don't think why you should be shipping that. But he's a kid and they're also a killer. You should be shipping that. But it's fictional characters. Real people have been gone through bad stuff with predators, and if they see something like that, they might do something bad to themselves. So it's not really good. So okay, what I mean by buffs and debuffs is that how they keep debuffing Elliot. Before I became what is it called again, TAF main, and started playing using other characters, I was an Elliot main, which he was the easiest character for me to play as. But when they debuffed him, it became really hard to play as him. Plus, the fact that Elliot is literally the most targeted character in the whole game. So why did the devs debuff Elliot? And I've heard from other YouTubers that the people who wanted to debuff Elliot and buff 1X are people who just started the game, or toxic people. Which, again, why shouldn't you be listening to the people who played longer and know more experience from the game than the people who just started? No hate to the starters, of course. So 𝚑𝚎 is literally overpowered. He turns into a bat, and the bat is so small you can't even see it. Combined with the mansion map, it's really hard to find it. At least make the bat different colors to match with different skins or something, or just make the bat a different color overall. I get that he costs the most, which makes him most overpowered, but that's just too much. It's really easy to win with 𝚑𝚎, and you don't even need any skill. And also, why did we add Nosferatu in the first place? Half of the community wanted 2x a friend killer who became a killer, and then John Doe's wife. So why not add those characters when those characters were wanted the most? Instead, they add some random guy called Nosferatu. Like, I understand Nosferatu was hacked, and he was a part of Roblox, but like barely the community didn't even know anything about Nosferatu. In fact, I haven't even seen any lore videos about him either. Well, you might be thinking, what does Dandy's will have to do with Forsaken? I know they're like really related to each other, but what does Dandy's will have to do with Forsaken? So let me explain what. So according to the rumors and other YouTubers, it states that the people who quit Forsaken have been moving to Dandy's World, which is also like the good people who quit, and then the bad people who like quit Dandy's World are going to Forsaken, which again, according to the rumors. Now you might be like, why are you making a whole chapter dedicated to 𝚑𝚑𝚛? Do you have a crush on No, I do not have a crush on 𝚑𝚑𝚛. In fact, I hate 𝚑𝚑𝚘 so much. And the reason that 𝚑𝚑𝚘 is like making people leave the community is actually, I know a friend who was a part of the Forsaken community until he left because since they like kept the spawnism in 𝚑𝚑𝚘 and didn't like change it. Because if you check 𝚑𝚑𝚘's description, I checked it all. It did not say a single thing about the spawnism not being true, and it did not say to not join it. Like, not even a warning. Please, like, at least add a warning, do not join the spawnism cult. It's a bad thing. It sounds like the devs, since it's not there, it sounds like the devs are trying to like purposely let people join spawnism. And of course, as we know, spawnism is just disgusting, like really disgusting. So yeah. In conclusion, Forsaken is losing players because of the fact that 𝚑𝚑𝚘's description doesn't say that spawnism isn't true, because of the toxicity, because of the pro ships, because of the fact that people are making very, very, very interesting content that that I've seen like YouTubers expose, but they didn't like let the viewers actually like see it since it's like so bad. So yeah, and the devs not listening to the players too. So anyway, bye. If you want me to do any like other rants, like if you want to request an RCA rant or like just any rant, if you just want me to request any rant, I will do it. Just comment down below, as long as it isn't like something I've already ranted about. And yeah, goodbye. Please subscribe. My goal is 300 subs.